Going live. Okay. Excellent. Welcome, my dear friends. Good morning and good evening, according to your time zone, and sending my wishes through and my regards through Akasha to all of you, wherever you are in this world. We will start our lecture with few seconds of silence. Let's start with a few seconds of silence after a heavy day, after a lot of, full day, full with events. Let's relax a little bit before we start our discourse and few seconds of silence. Relax. Okay, my dears. Namaste to all of you, wherever you are in this world. Today we will continue with our discourse, accepting life, accepting the eternity. We reached the part 7, and we will speak today about something which life offers it in every single moment. In the previous discourse, I spoke about the change, and the change have to come from inside. There is no any change will come from outside. The real change will happen from within. Then the outer change will be just the circumstances of your inner change. And to get this inner change, we should know that life has some mystery within it. There is a hidden part of the life which people not aware about it. People go and live this life in a certain way where they are not realizing what is the purpose of their life, why they are here. And for this, they took a wrong approach from the beginning. When the person comes to this life, from his childhood, he been educated spiritually, religious, like religious teachings and spiritual teachings given to child, and this child cannot take it, cannot understand it, cannot be aware of it, cannot value it. He is not aware about what is being taught to him. It's just going inside the unconscious mind, filling the unconscious mind. From the childhood, the child, his unconscious mind filled with wrong approach. Because you know what happened? After certain age, when he's supposed to search for himself, when he's supposed to search for the life meaning, he go on searching for another things. Because in his childhood, he been suppressed with all this kind of teaching till he become adult, Then after he become adult, he will expose himself to all things rather taking the spiritual quest. But this matter is different in Red Indian culture. The original Americans or the Red Indians, the native people, we can say the Native Americans, who used to be very spiritual, shamanism. They used to practice shaman, and their practice of shamanism, it is the proof of their enlightenment. That these people, they used to live with the nature, understand how nature works, and the flow of the nature, the change is just a natural flow in life. So, so Red Indians, they did not teach their children in that way. They did not start from child, he come to this life and start putting impressions of thoughts, giving to this child religious thoughts, spiritual thoughts, keeping uploading his unconscious mind. They did not do that at all. The Red Indian approach, the shamanic approach, was very simple. This is a child, and child cannot understand the mysteries of life. It is not the time. It is not the correct time to initiate this child. What you are teaching this child, he have half conscious, cannot understand. You've been uploading this all this information to the unconscious mind, so in the future, hopefully, he is acting and behaving in certain way, which is appreciated by the person who implant these thoughts inside him, uploaded many thoughts, many years. But you know what happened inside the unconscious mind? The unconscious mind is filled with these thoughts, suppressed for many years. The child is not being able to play, not being able to enjoy, not being able to live his childhood. Then when he become adult, he will drop the spiritual quest. He will never look to the life, that this life there is something beyond, because he did not play. It's time now to play. He did not enjoy his childhood. It's time to enjoy, but he will not enjoy in the correct way. He will go on enjoying by drinking or doing bad things or harming others, finding joy in Gusabi, or he can find multiple ways where he can run from the spiritual quest, because from his childhood he been suppressed with that. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Don't do that, don't do this, do this, do that. It is kind of directing all these suggestions given to the unconscious mind. One day the unconscious mind, or we can say one day, there will be explosion in the unconscious mind, and the person will go and doing everything which he did not do it in childhood, rather in correct way or wrong way. He will take all that stories being implanted in him as a myth, just myth, not the truth, because he did not know it by his consciousness. It been delivered to him, it been uploaded to him without experiencing it. So the Indian approach was very simple. They waited till the person grow up, till the child grow up and become an adult, till the age 21 years old. When he reach this age, 21 years old, he can be allowed to get introduced to the mysteries schools. They will take him and introduce him to the mystery school of life. It is the time you bled my son, so that priest or we can say the higher monk or the enlightened one, the blessed one of the Red Indians. The child used to play, enjoy, never thought about anything, looking and playing all the time, enjoying his time, being good. He's not doing harm. Then, after certain age, after 21 years old, they will introduce him to these mysteries. So the child, he's not anymore a child. He's an adult. He's ready right now. His conscious mind developed in these years. Previously, he was just a child, cannot understand. You can program a child. You can program him like a robot. Do this, do that, do this, do that. But it is not coming from his truth. It is not coming from his consciousness. He's not doing it because he want to do it. He's doing it because he is in prison of doing that. There is no other option in his unconscious mind. And one day he will break that prison and go out and do all things opposite to what he get programmed. And there will be conflict inside his unconscious mind. So the Indians, they followed also what yoga taught in Indian culture. It taught the same, that after 21 years old, the person become full-fledged man. It is time to him to fly. Cannot sit with his parents. Cannot just rely on others. He should find his way. He should find his path. And 21 years he's enjoying everything, not thinking about something. And now the spiritual quest came. The offer came. It is like admission. It is like an offer offered by the university. University will offer you admission. You should accept the offer or not. It is your will. But if someone being suppressed all the years to go to the university, when the university give the offer, he will run away. For that, many people for 25 years, they will be so religious. They will be like so much of doing things which is not their truth. Suddenly they become atheists. They don't believe in God at all. Because there was something wrong in this approach. But the Red Indians method, they will bring this child, brought with love. They loved him, cared about him, let him enjoy his childhood. He could learn small things by observation, but they could avoid everything which related to spirituality. They will avoid the child in just minor and unique cases where there were been practitioners. They started the path before 21 years. They got enlightened also in very young age. There is a cases like that, but 90% they followed that approach. So they will enter him to the Red Indian priest or guru, and he will tell him, "My son, you've been brought up to this world from this good lady. You came from her womb to this life, but maybe you came here many, many times. And you brought up in love, they loved you. You was a weak creature, cannot do anything, just a small baby, which cannot do anything, powerless, useless, cannot do anything for itself, and they done everything to you till you grow up. And you brought in this love of this good family, you brought in love in this society, and now it's your time to enter the mystery school of life. It is your time to understand life is not what you see. It is your time to understand accepting life is not meaning accepting life blindly without seeing it. It means you should uncover all the layers which was put it in front of you, removing the band from your eyes. So now you must get a new birth. All your past is just past, is gone. It was not you. Now is the initiation. Now it is the starting of your journey. Now you will start this journey. If you accept this offer, you will start from the beginning. Now life starts for you. Before you was living 50% of this life, not full life. And someone who lived 50%, even if he lived 200 years, we cannot say he lived a full life. He accepted the life, he accepted the eternity. Because there was many things he rejected in many ways by not searching in himself. If you want to accept life, that meaning you have to take the spiritual quest, answer the call. And the first call is to search within. Search who the hell are you? Who I am? What I have? What is my abilities? What form me? What is the unconscious mind? What is the conscious mind? What is the energies? What is the mystery of this life? The mysteries lie beyond the hidden garden of this life. The hidden garden, it filled with it filled with mysteries. I like this song, The Hidden Garden in Arabic. The hidden garden, it has a door, and in our garden lies all the great secrets. So he will tell him that, and now it is your time to take a rebirth and rebirth yourself again. But now it is not from your mother womb, it is from the womb of life. It is your time to be not only individual who is responsible for himself, but he is responsible of his enlightenment and others' enlightenment, and he is responsible for the next generation. You could be the father of them, not only physically. This good lady and good father, they took care of you. But now it's your time to get initiated and learn as much you can about yourself and about life so that one day, when the next generations comes, you will be a father and mother to them, guiding them in the dark to find the inner truth and inner light from within. So on. And then he will enter this mystery school and he will get the teachings. And first teaching, he will go through it in all kind of schools, rather in yoga, rather in tantra, rather it is in shamanic, because it's the fundamental thing to understand that there is nothing called past. You don't have any past. You've been a child, but you've been. Now it's this being is disappeared. Only what is left is just the footsteps which you walked, the experience of that memories, which is can be very valuable. You cannot throw the experience. But what happened, it happened. Now you are becoming a new person. A person who used to live not knowing anything about life. He is used to eat, watch TV, and enjoy his time. In our modern time, in their time, he used to go play. Never thought there is something beyond the clouds. Never thought there is something called the space. Never thought there is a the akasha or ether. He never thought about elements in that way. He never thought about what is the formation of his self, what is the anatomy, the spiritual anatomy of man. He never thought about that. He thought he's just living And suddenly, by realizing that, oh, the people around you, they don't know life itself, it make what is going on make sense, because now people is moving around the life. They're moving around the hidden and the beautiful garden. They're moving around it. And around this, they are thinking they are moving in life. If you ask a teacher, you ask a person, he got a nice degree because from his childhood he been suppressed with all spiritual teachings. And after he become teenager, now they started. Now you have to go to earn money, not to earn money to serve your spiritual quest, to earn money, just to earn money, to learn something, to earn money, not to the spiritual progress. They don't think about the spiritual progress. And this is what made a huge difference between the chemists in the past and alchemists. Alchemist, he worked to solve a mystery, which is the life mystery, not to gain any profit from that, not to gain money out of converting the cheap metals to gold, not for that, because he understand there is certain nature of of his work cannot be done in that way. A person who is only money concentrated 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, then he will freak out. But the alchemist can sit, he sat for 40 years and finding how could this work? How many scientists, like for example, Nikola Tesla, he was inventing inventions not because he is looking for money. He was learning not because he want looking for money. He was inventing things to the people, to the humanity. He's filling his spiritual quest. So after getting the child gets suppressed with all of these things from his childhood, now when he become teenager, the father and mother will come and guide him nicely to the life where they don't know. They never been to the garden. They will take him around one round, two round, three round. He will take one round and then start the journey moving around the garden, and all the time he's looking to the ugly things. He's not looking to the garden, he's not seeing the garden. It is like the lotus flower, it will come from the mud. The hidden garden is like that. It is like a lotus flower which flowered from the mud. Around it there is a mud, so they will keep moving in this mud and thinking this is life. Life is horrible, life is not good. Life, you should sacrifice yourself. Life means you have to get a certificate from the university. After getting certificate from the university, you have to find a good job, my son. After that, go and get some children before you become unfair. There is no fertility. Fertility goes, run, bring children very fast. After this, he's moving around this circle. And then finally, the grave is waiting. He will lie in the grave and start again. Come on, take his hand again, and he will teach his children the same thing. So when he comes again, they will take him the same journey. Child brought up, suppressed all the time, do not know anything about the spiritual quest. If you look to the great gurus of the past, for example, Buddha, Gautama Buddha, Gautam the Buddha, he lived for 29 years not looking to any spiritual aspects of life. He was totally ready. He became conscious, he became ready, and after some time, this physical life start withdraw itself from his eyes, failing from his eyes. What is that? Keep eating every day, keep going every day, just saying you are enjoying, and this joy, it is not joy, it is just slavery and addiction, like getting addicted to sex, to drinks, doing the bad things, wearing masks. Then eventually, when life offered him the spiritual quest offer, he accepted that offer. His life totally changed because he accepted that offer. He received the call. He answered the call of spirituality. Spirituality does not have any religion. It means searching the mystery. It means you go to the mysteries of this life, not only to understand it, but to engage with it, to know it, to accept life as it is, to not be like a person who ignored the beautiful part of life, the inner part of life. And he cannot know this inner part of life till he know his inner. And for this, all the spiritual schools, there should be a mystery school within the teachings. There must be energy darshans. There must be techniques. There is some method should to be there. It is not meaning just becoming a spiritual. Oh, someone becomes spiritual in one night and day. It is a journey now. He accepted that offer, and after this, the exam start. This examination is going on about getting enlightenment, fulfilled, fulfilling the spiritual quest of man. And ladies, because that quest is not only for man. It is wrong thing to say just the spiritual quest of man, spiritual quest of the human. It's equal. Man and lady, both of them. If he is a man or she is a lady, both of them they are equal. In fact, many girls they accepted this offer very fast than man because man have certain ego, certain resistance. He don't want to believe there is something else beyond this creation. He don't want to believe that what he is believing only his eyes, what it's showing the outer world, thinking there is nothing else rather what he is believing in. And because man was domin- because man was dominating all the past in many centuries, he is refusing to admit that he was wrong. This is not life. This is just a part of the life. But to experience life itself as the eternity, the man and the lady, both of them, they have to accept, the person have to accept this offer when it come to him, because you don't know when this offer can come again. Life offer you a great chance. Many people they enjoy, they think getting offered from some company to work with, getting offer from the university, getting offer from somewhere, they will enjoy partying. But getting the spiritual offer, when his searching for a meaning starts, this is the celebration. Here life starts. Here his journey starts. The spiritual journey, his enlightenment starts. What is the purpose of this life? Is to live it to the maximum, to live it as it is, and to live it, you should know it. You should ask yourself what I am, what is inside me, what is my abilities. As I told you, people is going around the hidden garden, suffering inside the mud, and they will take their children and drag them again in this mud. Come on. And in this journey, the parents will die, and the person will continue alone. And then when he gets children, he will drag them also in that mud. No one to point for them. No one of them looked to the another side and saw, oh, there is a different thing. There is a different view of life. Till someone comes, a master or a teacher or a charya or a guru, slapping them, slapping him or slapping her, and pointing with his finger. This is the garden. This is the door. You missed this garden. Where you been going? Moving in circles. Come on inside. And the only door to that garden is meditation. This is the only door to become meditator in your nature. Whatever it is the mysteries of energy, the mysteries of consciousness, the mysteries of Kabbalistic mysteries and Hermetic mysteries. All of the mysteries need a meditative person, a person who have a meditative, a clarity. He can see with a clarity. Otherwise, he cannot see, cannot enter this garden. So when the Red Indians initiated the person to enter to the mystery school and get learned about life, they will teach him the arts of healing. They will teach him the arts of living. They will teach him tools for life. They will teach him about himself and about the universe, the cosmos, which we are living in it. They will teach him many things. It could add his spiritual path, making the life more easier, making him understanding the cause and the cause and effect laws of this nature, making him understanding the laws of this nature. Then in his spiritual path, in his living, he will never go against of the natural laws. Not because someone told him you should not do that, only because you will get punished if you do this. But his nature become his consciousness and his awareness raised and understood this, understood the natural laws where he supposed to not go against of the flow. He will not cut a tree because someone told him if you cut a tree you will burn in the hell. He will cut a tree because he understand this tree is a part of the universe as him. If there is no any reason to cut this tree, no any big reason, just taking a machine and cut this tree, it is a sin. But he will know by his consciousness, not by the suppressed information and the uploaded information for many years inside the unconscious. He will not touch a girl against of her will, not because he is afraid something will happen or he will get punished, or not neither he is waiting for something in the heaven then he can touch and enjoy there, but because the simple fact it is his sister. He's living in a bigger picture. He being as the awareness goes up, as the person will see life from different view. He can see life as it is from different view. He can see the beauty of this life. He understand this is a home and everyone is brothers and sisters. No need of killing each other, no need of fighting, no need of all that things. Why cannot man enjoy being here and live this life joyfully? Because he don't know this hidden garden, because he never accepted that offer. Definitely when someone not accepted the offer, he will fail in all directions, whatever it is. Even if he becomes so rich or poor, what is the point? Did you not ask yourself one time who I am, why I am here, for what I came, for which reason, and what is this life about? You touch the things and think, oh, this is kind of nice table, nice chair, nice colors, but what it is? Frequencies and vibrations, living inside the matrix, living inside the garden, the beautiful garden, the hidden part, the outer, you can see just 10% of the life. 90% of the life is hiding itself. What is inside you is same as outside. Your conscious mind, 10%. Some people says 8, some people says 12. I will say 10%. 90% of your of your mind is unconscious mind. 90% of your personality is influenced by the unconscious mind. The hidden powers and the hidden bonds, psychological bonds, psychological events happen inside you which you are not aware about it now. This will form your mentality, forming your psyche. The same thing. You look to someone, you see just 10%. 90%, what is life beyond? Maybe a beautiful world, maybe a beautiful garden, and the doors is his eyes or her eyes. Maybe inside there is an ugly world. Not because the soul is ugly, but because the person, he made that to himself. He caused this suffering. He never accepted the fact he came here for the most important thing, the spiritual quest. The moment he starts searching for himself, before he starts searching about soulmate, before he starts searching for things outside, he starts first of all searching for himself, understanding that he is not just a limited human being, not just a physical form. You are not only a physical form. If you if you want to speak about accepting life, absolutely, this is the first thing, no doubt, no discussion on it. You are not your physical form. Your body is created from this earth itself, from your mother and father. Your soul is descended, came through this body. Otherwise, all other stories can go against of your mind. It is not scientific. What is scientific? A sperm with an egg. It will come and match together, and the formation will happen inside the mother womb. It is the formation of what? You? It is not only you. It is your vehicle, the divine vehicle, the body, which connected with you. And after you manifested in it, it become yours. You can direct it in any way you want. But as this body, you could not control it while you was child because there was not, the control panel was not yet developed. It took time. You cannot expect from the trees to give fruits after just a small tree, still very small tree. It need time to grow. cannot expect from it fruits. But people go and on doing the same thing from long time. Bring the child, give him the spiritual teaching in his childhood, so in his life when he go, and if he did not follow the spiritual quest, he will become psychic because there is inner conflict. He want to do things in bad way. He decided to do many things, but inside his unconscious mind there is a conflict. You're supposed not to do that, but without understanding the reason, cannot. When you understand the reason why you should not do that, you will never think about it because it came from realization, not from by hearting things, by hearting information. It came from realization. Realization is experience itself. So man and lady, they can find men and ladies, they can find the answers to this life mysterious and big, the big questions inside themselves and inside this journey. Nothing else to be rewarded. But there is many things. If the man and the lady, if the person did not go through it, if he don't go to this mystery school, if he don't know the secrets of himself, there will be a missing points. It can be someone make it and jump and get enlightened. It is not mandatory that he have to learn everything. He have to learn approach to rise his energies. It can be someone who just find some way naturally by himself and get enlightened. But also it's a rare cases. The secret is not the big questions. It's not getting the big questions answered, but it is yourself, which you will find yourself through the journey to get these big questions answered. You are the answer, and this what should to be prized in this life. Then you never think about yourself as like a weak being. You will never worry so much. Why to worry? If you are not belonging only to the physical form of you, you are belonging to the sky, you are belonging to the sea, you are belonging to the stars, you are belonging to spiritual realms, you are belonging to your soul, you are belonging to God. Then why to afraid? There is nothing to be afraid, nothing to get afraid of. You will start living more and more. I never saw an yogi who's not misliving, a real yogi. I never saw a shamanic who's real in his quest. He took the quest not by seriousness. He took it with love. He took it because this is the call. This is the beautiful call of life. It's calling you. You growed up and now it is your time. It is your time to receive that call. Then you will take it with love. If someone calling you and you feel you forced to do that, it is not the time. The person will struggle. Many people they say the spiritual quest, the most difficult thing in the human or in the journey is to take the spiritual quest, holding it in your back. But this is not possible. If the spiritual quest, meaning you will get transformed. The life will become more beautiful. and the things become more beautiful because you are seeing the truth, and the truth is so beautiful. You are searching for the truth. You are doing your best in your time, not meaning going on in 1 week you want to know the full mysteries of life. When you are ready to it will uncover itself for you. But the main door, it is meditation. The main gate, your acceptance of life. I used to always say my mantra is yes to life. Yes to life is not a mantra to be repeated and to be said only many times. It is something to be lived in. Lived it. You should live it. And when you say yes to life, it is meaning yes to your inner power, yes to your inner capability. Then how you know your inner capability? If you did not go to the mystery garden, people, many people, they will stand. You know how it is, how it look. Like some people locked in one room in the home. This is how, what is happening. Why people they cannot appreciate this moment because when you cannot accept that offer while you are living in the past or while you are keeping living in the future. To accept that offer, you should utter it, utter the examination, utter the life. It offered you the spiritual quest. Then you will be here in this moment. You cannot accept the offer of the exam of a university and then don't go to it. Don't attend your classes. Then eventually you will fail in the exam. So many people they are like sitting in home or one room apartment and there is a window and every time a person goes all the time every like 10 seconds 20 seconds 1 minute 10 minutes sometimes one every like every hour he will go and look from the window to the desert which there nothing is there and he is looking and waiting till someone come. Every time they are cutting the cake for birthday, he will cut the half and then go and look through the window. These people came or not came? What will happen? How they will come? He's afraid. 90% of the time he is afraid something bad will happen. Some people will come and smash them. Something horrible will come. And never something happened out of that room. Everything happened inside the room. You should care about this room. And eventually when you get a visitors, they will knock the door. And this is what people doing with the future. They keep look every time he's sitting and looking to the future. What to do after tomorrow? What to do after 1 month? What to do after 1 year? Oh, we have to keep saving for the future. Our children's, who will teach our children's? How we will deal with life? What will happen after we become old aged? What to do? How to buy a grave? What is that? What? And keep on thinking every time thinking, looking from the window. Just imagine the situation. Imagine some people sitting in the room, and every time someone will go and look, how much this trap is there? And inside that room, there is a treasure. They cannot see it. Only by sitting and when they reach that stillness in their mind, when they can still, becoming still, still meaning become empty. You attended, you become attentive in your nature to this life. This is what I mean by accepting life. You become attentive. Then what happens when your visitors will come? When the future, the next moments they come, they will knock the door. If you take care of this house, definitely the next visitors, you will attract beautiful people and beautiful events. They will come to your house because same attracts same. If the house is kept dirty and just keep looking, keep looking, keep looking from the window, and the window is representing the eyes or the mental eye, third eye, keep imagining the future. What I will do, what I'll do, what will happen, how things will go in wrong manner, and who will die, who will live, what feeling, bad feelings all the time. And if you remember the spiritual quest, understanding nothing to gain, nothing to lose, you just a passenger. Understanding the natural laws. This is some laws of the nature. Or keep thinking about someone who will die, who will live. It's just foolish. That meaning disrespect of this nature, disrespect of life, rejecting life, just accepting life, meaning accepting the laws of nature and flowing with it. Rather loving them, he goes on thinking where, oh, how they will die and worried. Rather using the moment of now to love them, to enjoy with them, the people who you love. Don't wait till they die. Don't keep thinking when they were, what will happen to them in the future. And when this will happen, he will keep it till the last moment. Then his mind will keep bringing these thoughts. Because all the time, he did not give that love. And when he feels there is no time to give the love, he keeps looking from the window, waiting. Just live, accept the offer. And remember, this offer is so precious. It is your lifetime offer, the spiritual quest of life. And then you can go and study. You can go and learn. It is not anymore something which forced on you. It's something, it become, came from within. You went and you asked for it. Then the offer came. You accepted the offer. There is no any way. Someone accepting this offer and walk the path, and he will come back. Who go and see the beautiful garden, who go and see the hidden garden, who go and see the mysteries of this world. It's he, it is like breaking himself. He will never come back from that path. Till he break the path, break himself, he will live a broken life, broken mind, broken emotions, broken in all direction, in all dimensions. It is like someone who went, accepted the offer to see the light, cannot come back to the dark, cannot enjoy darkness again, cannot enjoy being stupid, doing stupid things, repeating stupid things, cannot, because he experienced his intelligence. When he experienced his intelligence will not allow him to go back. Whatever he learned, this is the means and tools that aid you through the path. So accept this offer. We're gonna to discuss many things in our next discourses about these things and mysteries of the life, because accepting life is not just a simple word. It is not just a word to say, accepting life. Hey, accept her. Accept it. It should to be something beyond words, something beyond feelings, something beyond thoughts, something which cannot be expressed by words, then it become internal. It become eternity also. My love to you, my dear ones. We reached to the end of this session for today. It's enough for today. Accept the offer and think about what I said. Who accept the offers, they will never suffer. My love to all of you. Enjoy, my dear ones. See you next time. All my love. I'll read your comments definitely. I will read your comments and you can post your comments, my dears. You can post it on the comment section so everyone can see it because now it is in live section. And I do not think many people when they watch the video they see the live section. So you can repost it in comments in the below. There is one box. You already know it. You can post your comments there and I will happily read it. All my love to you. Through Akasha and through the winds, I'm sending my blessings to all of you, my dear ones. Love you. Take care. See you next time. Yes, to life.